Today I'm going to talk about why college is the best time of your damn life and it's never coming back ever again. I think adults always say it when you're growing up. College is the best time of your life. College was the best time of our life. Enjoy college while you have it. I, to be honest, never understood this phrase because as I was going through college, I was not very grateful. I don't really understand why people were like, college is the best. College is okay. You're paying hella lot of money to learn and study and do meaningless things and destroy your livers and hang out with people that you might ultimately have to say bye to and never see ever again. That is a very depressing way of looking at it. And I think this insight, this realization that college truly is the best time ever, probably was expedited, if not enhanced, by the whole corona pandemic. So take it for what it's worth, because I might have a completely different perspective than someone who graduated post-corona, pre-corona, during corona. This whole pandemic made things weird. And essentially, I'm someone that graduated in the year of 2019 from a small liberal arts school in Lexington, Virginia. Take also that for what it's worth. But today's video is just going to cover why I think college truly is the best time of your life, and adults are correct, as they are with most things, because they've lived longer than you, so listen to them. The biggest reason why college is the best time of your life is you have full ownership of your time. Post-college, if you're working, which most likely you are on someone else's time. They are paying you. During college, you are paying them. This monetary transaction, this monetary relationship quite literally determines what you're doing with your time. When you're on someone else's time, when you're on your employer's time, you are doing what they want, at least from 8 to 5 or whatever designated time they've given you. During college, the last time ever where you kind of get to do whatever you want with your time. Sure, you have obligations to study, you have obligations to do well in your schoolwork, but even that is on your own time. Especially if you can get all your work done and go do whatever, there's no one constantly pinging you to do things. Professors aren't asking you to run analysis ad hoc. Professors don't ask you to put time on their calendar or send out an email on their behalf. Bottom line, I wish I spent weekends more effectively. I wish I spent more time with friends. I wish I stayed up that extra hour, put more time and investment into my own life, my own self, worked out a bit more, woke up early during the time and age where I knew exactly what I had to do and everything else was up to me. Second biggest thing, if not also the biggest thing, is community. Never again post-college will you ever have access to that tight-knit of a community that shares a unique identity of being under that one roof, one identity as a college student at that college together. You're not going to have that ever again. I assure you. Even if you are at a retirement home, it's not going to feel the same. This obviously was extremely enhanced. This feeling of lack of community was just thrown into our face, shoved down our throat during COVID, where we were limited into who we can see. But I think this college community is quite unique. You've been filtered once, unlike the school system before of high school, middle school, elementary school, where you're either paying to go to a private school, but that isn't really selective, or you're in a school system solely dictated by where you live. There's a sense of college-ness where you have kind of been filtered into this group. You're with people that are slightly more similar to you than you were back in high school. You all share that identity and easy access 24/7 to people you want to see within walking distance in this college physical community. That brings up a good segue into relationships being very easy or more accessible than ever and ever will be during college. You're not going to have that access to the girls or the guys that you're interested in ever again. You can't just walk around, knock on some neighbor's door in the real world and say, hey, you want to go get a coffee? I guess you kind of can, but it's not really looked up upon. During college, a lot of this is more acceptable. There's a lot of more social gatherings. There's walking to class and running into people. There's a lot of, yo, I know you, as opposed to the real world, unless you have been born somewhere, grown up the entire time there, and you know everyone in your small town. The thing that I just described is going to be very limited to that college experience. And I miss that a lot. The community and the relationships, just not possible in the real world. On a more practical, lovey-dovey, not cringy, not cliche way, this is the last time where nothing is too late. I think people have this false impression these days that it's never too late to do things. I think there are points in life where it is quite literally too late to do things. If you are 30 plus, maybe even 20 something plus, the chances of you becoming a TikTok viral star is steeply declining. While you can become a doctor at any time or become an investment banking analyst at anytime, the chances of which you being able to enter those fields sharply decline as age goes by. You also have a lack of resources, a lack of connections, a lack of opportunities where companies come and hire you or professors give you the opportunity to engage in research assignments, or you even have the time to explore these career options demean as you get older. The scary line that I always jump to when I talk to young people, and I still try to be young, but by young people I mean pre-college, during college people, is this is the last time. The next 6 months could determine the next 60 years of your life. The ability to invest a short, expedited amount of time to affect the elongated lifespan that you have gets smaller and smaller and smaller as life goes by, and I think the sharp decline as soon as you start your first job post-college. I know this is a very cynical and sad view of life, but I think if anything, this should encourage college students to really live to their fullest. If you didn't go to boarding school, especially, or if you didn't go abroad somewhere as an international student, I think college is the first time, perhaps the last time, where you have a very big share of independence. If anything, you're pretty fully independent as long as you are remaining in the rule set of your college environment, but you still have a home to fall back to. It is this perfect balance of having no responsibilities, but also all responsibilities at your disposal, and a time to learn and prioritize the responsibilities that matter to you, what you're going to partake in, what value systems you're going to live by, while also just having that nice fallback of the home that you're used to. I think a lot of the things you do are excusable because you have the label of college student. If you make mistakes, you can always say, hey, I'm still in college, I'm still young, I can do this at a later time, or revoke this and become better from it and learn from it. You have the leisure to make the decisions that affect your life, but also fall back into things if things don't work out. As you get older, as you become an adult, these opportunities are lessening by the minute, and I think it's a very pressure-filled environment to think that the decisions you're making really do matter. Whereas in college, yes, they do matter, but you can also make bigger decisions later on to override the decisions you made prior. Worst case scenario, you have that home to fall back to. Why am I suddenly making this video? It's because I am going to my college next week for a alumni event. If you guys are in Lexington, Virginia for Young Alumni Weekend, come say hi. If you are a current student or alumnus of this school, come say hi. I'm sure you are aware that I do this lame thing called YouTube. One sentence summary of the day is, damn, being an adult sucks. And then one quick last announcement / promotion. One cool thing that me and my friends have been working on is this football club in North Carolina called Mint Hill Football Club. I will link the socials, Instagrams below. Basically a fun project that we've been doing to establish a real professional soccer club in the United States. Go check them out. Follow the Instagram. Support us in every way. I'm obviously not a soccer player, but it's just gonna be fun. Once again, whoever's in Lexington next week, come say hi. Whoever's not in Lexington next week, still say hi. As always, thank you guys for watching. College truly is the best time of your life. Enjoy it if you're still in college. Get ready for it if you're about to enter college. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's go.